forcing the miss.
And it's slammed in by Diao.
Yeah, Thaddeus Young is a Swiss Army knife, a multi-talented guy who can pass the basketball.
It's Porter outside. And once again off the mark by Salt Lake City.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
7-second difference, shot and game clock.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Achua, no good. Here we go, one-on-one. Porter with the steal to stop the run. It's blocked. And so it's San Antonio with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Salt Lake City with the ball. Doncic looking it over. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The dunk by Achua.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Diao. Got a piece of it. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Diao's running. Thibault with the ball. Now McGrady defending. Hits the three-point bomb. Thibault's got 5.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up, protecting the paint.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Thibault can't get it to go.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Pass to Young. It's tipped.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And here is Doncic. Back to Young. Pass to Achua. And once again off the mark by Salt Lake City.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Back to Hernan Gomez. Here's Achua, defended by Young. For 3, Diao. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
There's the lob to the hoop. The dunk by Achua.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. To the paint. It's tipped. Inside. Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Shot's good by Achua. Achua's got 5 points in the quarter. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Williamson double teamed. Now here's Achua. He's got 14. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And that one falls for Achua. Both shots good from the stripe. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And here is Diaw. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
From deep. Doncic, no good. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
You know, an easy basket made possible because the assist was crisp and it was perfectly placed.
Diaw inside. Here's Achua. Salt Lake City keeping it alive with a new 14. Here's McGrady. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Thaddeus Young. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And McGrady drops them both. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Up top, Doncic. Ball stolen. Here's Williamson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Buries it from 3-point range. Hernan Gomez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Diaw for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Here's McGrady. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Thibault. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Here's San Antonio. It's Young on the wing. Back to Williamson. Takes a 3. Hands it from downtown.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Well, terrific reach on the block. Thaddeus Young stretches out well for a big-time rejection.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
Over in the corner, Diaw got a piece of it. And so it looks like Salt Lake City will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
On offense, here are the Spurs. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Pass to Achua. And once again off the mark by Salt Lake City.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Doncic. Good, and it's Dia with the assist that time.
Well, the assertiveness to his approach, Luka Doncic on the catch and shoot, easy.
Young outside. Pass to Achua. Young with the steal. And it's Thibault in the corner. From deep. It's good from long range. Thibault's got 5 points now this quarter.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
His three-pointers off the mark.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his fourth foul of the contest. The drive by Williamson.
The athleticism on display there. For as big as Williamson is, he moves so fast and so decisively.
Here's Thibault. And he dunks it down.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Young in the corner. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This young man has got a well-deserved reputation for being selfless, and Thad Young making it about himself tonight, doing a nice job scoring.
Over in the corner, Diaw. Back to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
You know, you got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Here's Thibault. And no good that time. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Now McGrady. Pass to Achua. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Doncic. Thibault with the ball. The layup off target. And so it's
Now to strike.
Say no more. You traumatize me.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Now Williamson. Pass to Okoro. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Here's Williamson. That's tipped. They retain possession. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Celtics. And it's Bonner in the corner. And he's good on the three ball.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Pass to Bamba. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, Okoro. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Williamson. The shot missing. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Now, here is Halliburton. He gets that one.
You never know where Thaddeus is going to go, right? He's got such superb instincts in these pick-and-roll sets.
Here's Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school. And that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And it's Williamson missing. Here's the break. Oh!
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
And here's Bonner from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Bonner's got 6 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Stolen. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim.
Pass to Okoro. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The drive by
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Now, here's Halliburton.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Williamson. It's deflected. Halliburton, that's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Bamba wide open, and he fires. No good on the triple. Right wing. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Yeah, a nightmare to defend in space. Williamson showing elite acceleration with the ball in his hands.
And finished off by Williamson.
Some of the moves Williamson pulls off are just insane there, but he didn't know what to do.
Young in the corner. There's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 5.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases.
Hammering it in.
Just a freight train going downhill. No one willing to step in front of the massive Williamson.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Okoro. Rebound, Brooklyn. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Celtics lead. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
This is the challenge Williamson possesses to many defenders. Hard to guard him without fouling.
And both free throws good for Williamson. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Boston. Pass to Okoro. From outside, off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Halliburton. Good D by Williamson. It's Williamson, top of the key. Pass to Bonner. Second shot opportunity. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Bonner's got 8 points.
The basketball mind Williamson has is special. Just knows how to break the D down in that pick and roll.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
Halliburton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Celtics shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Good on both. Gia with it. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And it's Bonner in the corner. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Williamson looking it over. Young with no one around. No good on the three. Pass to Achua. Inside. Bamba inside. And Bonner pulls it down. And here's Boston. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Bamba pulls it down. Here we go, one-on-one. Throws it up high. And they're moving it up. Pass to Okoro.
2 minutes.
Down low. Diao with the steal. Here's Williamson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. Tries a three off the inbound. And here's Boston. Here's Bonner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Clearly a foul.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The drive by Williamson. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever. Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Williamson left side. 6 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
No hesitation whatsoever from Thaddeus Young. Just pulls the trigger immediately.
Here's Bamba. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Here's Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Brooklyn trails by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Celtics leading by 11. Pass to Okoro. Here's Halliburton. Stolen by Bamba. Left side, Bryant. He gets it in there. Bryant's got the first basket of the second half here for Brooklyn.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
And here's Halliburton. He's got 10. No good there. Good work defensively by Bryant. Not going to go that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And here's the fast break. Here's Halliburton. The three-pointer, no good. And with a little over a minute gone, the power on that prudent.
Yeah, a nightmare to defend in space. Williamson showing elite acceleration with the ball in his hand.
To the wing right side. Here's Bonner. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
In the corner, Okoro with it. Rebound, Brooklyn.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Pass to Bamba. Looking to end his cold spell. He lays it in. Bamba's got 8 points.
Well, what a job by Mo Bamba to get to his area. Get on the interior, pick your spots. Mo Bamba does just that.
Now, here's Okoro. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Young with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
All that muscle helping Williamson on these takes. He is just so difficult to stop.
Here's Williamson. Good D by Williamson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the dunk by Williamson.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Pass to Halliburton. Diaw with the steal. Here's Achua. Rebounded by the Celtics. .58 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here is Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Williamson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Williamson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Stolen by Bamba. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so he hits both. So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
by Boston.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williamson outside. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Bamba.
Just a freight train going downhill. No one willing to step in front of the massive Williamson.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, and both teams trading punches. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Celtics out in front, leading by a point. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Boston. They've led by as many as 11 points. For 3, Bonner. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Achua. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. Williamson left side. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Young's running. That's to Williamson. Here is Bonner. Shot clock at 6. Williamson outside. Over Williamson. And here's Halliburton. Another shot. Kicks it out to Williamson. And stolen by Williamson. To take the lead. Young trying to break free. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Well, that's an example of the patience and craftiness of Mo Bamba. Really good use of the pump fake, getting that defender to commit.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And we're not used to seeing a big man like Williamson move like this. Puts defenders in a bind.
And so he makes both from the line. So it's Brooklyn now. Now Williamson. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And it's Bonner in the corner. Count it. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Achua. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Williamson with it. Williamson with the block.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. To the middle. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Boston trailing. And here is Williamson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
This is the challenge Williamson possesses to many defenders. Hard to guard him without fouling.
And here's Brooklyn. Pass to Bamba. Williamson outside. And finished off by Williamson.
And you see the decision-making Williamson possesses. Phenomenal with the reads in terms of the defense and just taking what's available.
Out to the wing. Here's Bonner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Here's Williamson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
That free throw good from Williamson. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Halliburton. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Williamson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Williamson's got the lead up to 3 now for Brooklyn. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Boston. Williamson with the block. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the dunk by Williamson.
And what you love about Williamson, he's not just magnetic and entertaining. He's extremely productive.
Here's Okoro. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Okoro's got himself going with the chip for his first basket of the game. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
And it's Bonner in the corner. Fires the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. He makes the second free throw, and that brings them within 2. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
And here's Boston. Williamson outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Thaddeus Young.
They had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Pass to Achua. Money!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Williamson outside. Just 3 to shoot. Missed.
This is the ridiculous wingspan of Mo Bamba. He's a problem for offensive players.
Dion with a wide open look. Knocks down the trifecta.
the tiger, I'm making steps to the top. The flames of it, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. Yeah, you better stop, be brick. You can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. There's no cap. When I be speaking this ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. And it's Bonner in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Bonner's got the game going here with the first basket for Boston.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Pass to Achua. A dunk by Achua.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And Halliburton slams it in.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Boris Diaw picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now, here is Halliburton. Bonner, that's a two-pointer. Off the left rim and out. Diaw with it. Now defended by Williamson. And it's Thibault in the corner. Oh, what a play!
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
Pass to Diaw. From deep three-point range.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Salt Lake City. They trail by 6. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Thibault with the ball. Pass to Young. Trying to find Diaw. Gets it to him. 6 to shoot. Here's Achua. Good, and it's Diaw with the assist that time. Achua's got 5. Boston leading by 3. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Bonner. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 5.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Over to the left wing. Here's Achua. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From deep. Kept alive by Boston. Kicks it out to Williamson. Latre. It's hauled in by Diaw. Salt Lake City trails by 5. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Trains the three-pointer.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Here's Achua. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And so it's Boston, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Doncic.
And I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
The dunk by Achua.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Down low. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, showing you some power there, fellas. I mean, nice to see Doncic get up and drop it in with force that time.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And Halliburton slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And stolen by Thibault. Inside. Here.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Pass to Okoro. 5 to shoot. And here's Halliburton. And the turnover again by Boston.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
.157 left to play here in the second quarter. And the basket by Diop.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Pass to Okoro. Now, here is Halliburton. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Halliburton's got 10 points in the quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
For 3, Diop. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Celtics. 9-point game. And that one drops for him. Bonner's got 7 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Pass to Okoro. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Here's Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And we're not used to seeing a big man like Williamson move like this. Puts defenders in a bind.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And the second free throw, good.
And, you know, as good as Young can be in the open court, doesn't quite carry over to his free throw shooting.
Poked away. That'll do it for the first half. Boston on top. They lead by 8. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Salt Lake City trails by 8. Here's Diaw. And Okoro pulls it down. Pass to Halliburton. Now here's Okoro over Young. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And here is Achua. Fires the 3. Out to Doncic. From deep three-point range. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Way downtown, Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
Young in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Williamson. And the shot goes down. Williamson's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Achua. And again, it's Salt Lake City from deep.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And it's Bonner in the corner. And even 3-on-3 break. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And it goes down 2 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
And here now is Thibault. 10 points for him. Clock at 6. That shot misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. So it's the Celtics now. 6-point lead.
Hey, Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And it's Bonner in the corner. Boston, no good that time either. Salt Lake City trails by 4. Pass to Achua. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Boston leading by 4. $1:53 left here in the third quarter.
After a first half where he had just one turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
For Salt Lake City, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. First free throw is good. Good on both. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Salt Lake City. Trailing by 4. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to Thibault. Williamson with the block.
And if Williamson's in the area, you better be careful. When you aren't, he's going to stifle you on the offensive end.
Pass to Bonner. The shot. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Bonner's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Achua. Misses from close range.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And it's Bonner in the corner. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Back to Doncic. And stolen by Williamson. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we hit. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Boston leading by 8. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Williamson outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Can't be this assertive with Williamson. He's already a pro at drawing you in and getting the call.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. And see if they were listening, guys.
Here's Bible. Oh, man. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead.
Oh, what a finish!
The athleticism on display there. For as big as Williamson is, he moves so fast and so decisively.
Pass to Achua. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work.
Mercy, mercy me. A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Bonner's shot good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Young, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. Pass to Halliburton. Puts up a three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Young on the follow.
You know, you look at Thaddeus Young, his motor on display there on the boards. One of the reasons he's carved out such a productive, long NBA career.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Boston. Bonner, that's a two-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Bonner's got 22.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
There's the triple. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Yep, that one goes. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Achua. He can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
Pass to Achua. Offline with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's slammed in by Diaw.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential, very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
Now Diao. Pass to Thibault. Back to Diao. From downtown, the shot will not fall.
money I be making, I'ma burn them. Burn them, I'ma murk them. And if they playing with this fire, I'ma burn them. Murder, it's a murder. Disrespect this time I spark it, I'ma burn them. And I'll be searching, I'll be lurking, I'ma hurt them. And all these bridges that I'm building, I'ma burn them. Burn them, burn them. All this money I be making, I'ma burn them. I'ma serve him. Spinning on a block with a mop, I disturb him. I never killed a nigga, but I'm ready to spit a hollow right on a person. And the curse, I'm about to merge on a nigga's turf. I'ma let a nigga burn, burn, let him burn. And these pussies better learn when I pull up, I'm a burst. Make a nigga see stars spinning, leave him on a curb. Burn him, burn him. All this money I be making, I'ma burn him. Burn him. But I'll switch it to the beam when I'm standing on your ground. You should know to never come around my town. You're not welcome in the hood cause you a clown. I got shooters ready just to lay you down. And they not afraid to waste a couple rounds. Burn them, burn them. All this money I be making, I'ma burn them. Burn them.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Now, here is Young. Pass to Achua. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Bamba.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Here's Williamson. Williamson with the block. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And the dunk by Williamson.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Oh, wow!
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And that one's good, Williamson.
And you see the decision-making Williamson possesses. Phenomenal with the reads in terms of the defense and just taking what's available.
A shot by McGrady, no good. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Shots good by Achua.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Williamson, and it's blocked. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Diaw's running.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Achua. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Achua's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Williamson. Oh,
Wow.
where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. Here's Williamson. Rejected by Young.
Well, terrific reach on the block. Thaddeus Young stretches out well for a big-time rejection.
In the corner, Bamba with it. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The dunk by Achua.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
To the wing on the left. Nice shot there by Bamba.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Williamson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
Good on the second free throw. And the Spurs with possession. 4-point game. Pass to Achua. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Bamba.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Brooklyn shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from Williamson. And both free throws good for Williamson. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 4. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media. Global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Pass to Young. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
And it's Williamson missing. Now McGrady. It's good from long range.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Young outside. Beyond the arc. That shot off.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Spurs leading by just 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Williamson looking it over. Pass to Young. There's the 3. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Williamson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And we're not used to seeing a big man like Williamson move like this. Puts defenders in a bind.
Here's Williamson. He's got 14. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, a nightmare to defend in space. Williamson showing elite acceleration with the ball in his hands.
The drive by Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
No one near Williamson as he lets it go. The three-pointer is right on target. Williamson's got 19 points. Pass to Achua. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Diaw can't hit. Brooklyn trailing. It's stolen. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And it's slammed in by Young.
Oh, my goodness, a sensational athlete. Go ahead, Thaddeus Young.
Here's Williamson. Pass to Achua. From outside, off the mark. Spurs leading by 4. Williamson in the post. 9 points in the game so far. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. Young looking it over. Now, here's Achua. He's guarded by Diaw. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter. And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
McGrady outside. And the layup falls. McGrady's got 5 points so far.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
There's Williamson with the 3. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
And finished off by Williamson.
And that was an absolute hammer. Williamson is downright lethal when you allow him to gain some momentum.
But they recover it. Pass to Young. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Achua. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. He's got 9.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Here's Williamson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wants. Oh!
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And there's the call on Precious Achua. That's his first foul. San Antonio shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Free throw good, McGrady. Young for 3. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Okay, Thaddeus Young showing off that big-time ability to stretch the defense. How about that, Kev?
Here's Bryant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 32 seconds left in the first half of the game. Young from deep three-point range. Great positioning on the putback. Achua's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And the dunk by Bamba.
This is an important ability for Mo Bamba to have, right? Score on the move, put it on the deck, make sure you take advantage of all that length on the drive.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Williamson, and some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Kobe. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Boris Diaw.
And Brian, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive. You know what, didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Pass to Bamba. Outside Porter. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Williamson in the post. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Brooklyn trails by 5. There's Williamson with the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Over to the left wing. Diaw with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Diaw's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Williamson, and it's blocked. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
And here is Diaw. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And finished off by Williamson.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's McGrady. And Bamba pulls it down. Brooklyn trails by 12. Here's Williamson. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
The dunk by Achua.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And here again, the Spurs in transition. Up the court they go. Drills it from outside. Diaw's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Achua to end the run. Pass to Young. Here's Achua. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Achua. In transition, here comes San Antonio. The shot by McGrady, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 17-point game. Now, here's Achua. Back to Williamson. Over Williamson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
This is what you love about Williamson. On the shorter side for a big man, but he's developing the pump fake as an equalizer.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on an 18-6 run. Pass to McGrady. Now Diaw. He has 6. To the inside. And Young slams it home.
You never know where Thaddeus is going to go, right? He's got such superb instincts in these pick-and-roll sets.
There's Williamson with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Williamson's got 29 in the game.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
Here's Achua.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For San Antonio, they've been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. And that one falls for Achua. So he gets them both. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Diaw with a wide open look. They get it back. Young outside. Back to Williamson. Pass to Bamba. 5 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Bamba's got 7.
Well, what a job by Mo Bamba to get to his area. Get on the interior, pick your spots. Mo Bamba does just that.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score.
And so it's San Antonio, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Williamson outside. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hernan Gomez has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for San Antonio. And the dunk by Williamson.
And what you love about Williamson, he's not just magnetic and entertaining, he's extremely productive.
The dunk by Achua.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Williamson outside. And no good that time. Good D by Williamson.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Good on both.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential, very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Pass to Diaw. And it's slammed in by Diaw.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Porter, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Boris Diaw.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Stolen by Bamba. Porter, no luck. Spurs leading by 18. Pass to McGrady. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Fires for three. Kicks it out to Williamson. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
The second chance effort. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Outside Porter. Off target with his three. The drive by.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Yeah, easy call.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Inside, Brooklyn with the rebound. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Kobe's got the ball.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Williamson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
Can't be this assertive with Williamson. He's already a pro at drawing you in and getting the call.
Brooklyn trails by 18. There's Porter with the three. Nailed from three-point land. Porter's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Achiuwa. The dunk by Achiuwa.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard, the time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
And it's Williamson missing. Brooklyn with the ball. Down by 15. Here's Williamson. The shot, no good. Good D by Williamson. Fires the three. The shot by McGrady, no good. Williamson outside. And finished off by Williamson.
Some of the moves Williamson pulls off are just insane. There, the D didn't know what to do.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's denied. Drops in the layup for two. Williamson's got 35.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And